Welcome to Players to the Core. My name is Stephen Dawes, and thank you for joining me. Today I'm talking about the pre-Luton press conference taken by Oliver Glasner, and he was, it's kind of a bit of a theme at the moment because he's a new manager at the club. He's only been there a couple of weeks. One of the first questions they ask is how you're feeling. How's it going? There was a couple of questions about how different is the Premier League. Have anything surprised you about the Premier League? To which he said, well, not really. It's still 11 against 11. The pitch is the same size. You get those kind of questions, really, which is fine because he is obviously new to the job, but. He did talk about some of the. He did talk about the injury situation. He said that Eze had no reaction after the game against Tottenham. He's trained the whole week and he's doing good. So he thinks that he may, if all goes well, get more minutes against Luton, which is good to see. He also said that Will Hughes trained the whole week as well, so that's good news as well. Mateus Franco won't be in the squad. He's picked up a groin problem, so he won't be there. Jeffrey Schlupp had his first training session after injury today, as of the making of this video. So he won't be in the squad, but he is obviously getting fitter. And he said that obviously during the national break, when they'll have time to train and things like that, it will be good for them to do that and to get back into fitness before the next game. He also did talk briefly about the friendly that we've got during the next couple of weeks. He said that they talked about options during this time, and they decided the best thing to do would be to go to Spain, where they can play this friendly match. They can have a week together, spending. He says they'll probably spend more time together than they would do if they were in London. And then you have the players that go off to international duty, and the others will come back, and they'll have a smaller group to work with for the rest of the time that they're there. So. He's obviously planned this all out. There's obviously a reason for it, and he thinks that it's going to be good for the process of getting the team fitter and getting the team together and implementing the things that he wants to do. So I think it's great. I think it's good for that. It's going to be good for their fitness, and I'm certainly looking forward to it. So that was kind of what he was talking about. He didn't talk about Elise. He didn't mention Elise. He didn't mention Doucouré either, which I know there were press releases to say that he may well be back in May, but I'm not entirely sure whether that's true or not, but that's apparently what some people are saying. But personally, I think it's probably going to be too soon for him to be involved in any major way. It's going to be next season before we see him, if he hasn't been sold, of course, by that time. But anyway, yeah, he seems to be very happy with everything that's going on. He said that the team are all responding really well to what they're doing, and they're all committed to it and things like that. So it's good news from that point of view. And hopefully, even though Luton are really battling hard at the moment, they're fighting really hard. Hopefully, we'll have too much for them, and we'll be able to get a result there. Obviously, we are still in this learning curve at the moment with Oliver Glasner, so I'm not expecting us to play Luton off the park or anything like that, but I think that we will give them a good game, and that's all that you can ask for, really. So hopefully it will be a good result for us. I'm probably going to go for a draw on this one. I think it might be maybe a 1-1 or a 2-2 draw, because Luton are very tenacious and they're fighting really hard, so I think it's not going to be an easy game. I reckon it's going to end up a draw. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, though, whether you believe it's going to be a draw, what your score predictions are for the game against Luton, and hopefully it will be 3 points in the bag. I know so it's going to be a draw, but let's hope to get 3 points in the bag before the international break. That would just be great for us. But we'll keep our fingers crossed, and we'll see how it goes. Let me know down in the comment section what you think, as always, and I will see you next time.